Good morning, students. Welcome to your English 2 class. Today we will start chapter number 5, Daddy Long Legs. Okay, so what is this story about? Daddy Long Legs tells the story of a young girl, okay, whose name is Jerusa Abbott, who has been raised in an orphanage. Being the oldest of the pupils, she has to work hard for her pension, helping to take care of other kids. Despite the sad, boring life she leads, she is cheerful and creative person and has a talent of writing. So one day, one of the trustees of the orphanage reads one of the essays she has written for school, talking about her life as an orphan child. Okay, and it impresses him so favorably that he decides to pay for her to go to college, believing that she has potential to become a writer. But he sets a strange condition. Jerusa must write a letter to him every month telling him about her life and her studies, but she must never expect any letters from him in return. So, Jerusa was an orphan child. Okay, and this is the story of Jerusa. So, once Jerusa had the chance to see this mysterious man only from the back, okay, and the only thing she knows about this man for sure was that he was very tall, okay. Now she doesn't know anything about this man who pays for her to go to college. Let us start. Daddy Longlegs by Jean Webster is an epistolary novel. What do you mean by epistolary novel? Epistolary novel means relating to the writing of letters. Okay, relating to writing of letters. So it is about a young orphan girl named Jerusa Abbott who prefers to be called Judy. So she prefers her name to be called as Judy. She was brought up in an old fashioned orphanage, completely dependent on charity. So as I said you, she was brought up in an orphanage which was old fashioned and it was dependent on charity. After finishing her school education at the age of 17, she was sponsored by one of the trustees for higher education. As I already told you that she was sponsored by one of the trustees for her higher education. The condition that she would never know his identity and she would have to write a letter to him every month. Now this trustee who had sponsored her for her highest education, he had put a condition that she should never know his identity and she would have to write a letter to him every month, to which he would never reply, and he will never reply to that letter. Judy had never seen this trustee and only caught a glimpse of his shadow on the wall and knew him to be a tall man. You can see the picture. She has just seen his shadow on the wall, and seeing that shadow, she knows that this is a tall man. So she decides to call him Daddy Long Legs. So she decides to call this person as Daddy Longlegs. Her story is told through a series of letters that she writes to Daddy Longlegs. Now, her story we will know in her letters, the letters that she writes to this Daddy Longlegs. Okay. Have you ever seen a letter like this? Okay. Do you think people do not like writing letters nowadays? Yes, because in mobile we can send messages. So we don't need to write in a letter now. Okay. So these were the letters written at that time. Now let us see the letters. It is written on 10th October. Okay. Dear Daddy Long Legs, Have you ever heard of Michelangelo? He was a famous artist who lived in Italy in the Middle Ages. Everybody in English literature seemed to know about him, and the whole class laughed because I thought he was an archangel. Now, what do you mean by archangel? Archangel means an angel of high rank and with great power. Okay, so everyone used to laugh at her because she thinks that this famous artist, he was what? An archangel. He was a famous artist. She heard about Michelangelo, who was a famous artist who lived in Italy in the Middle Ages, and everybody in English literature seemed to know about him. And the whole class laughed at whom? At Judy, because he thought that he was an archangel. The trouble with college is that you are expected to know so many things which you never learned. So now, since Judy is in college and she finds one problem in the college, that one trouble she has in the college, that she is telling to Daddy Longlegs that we are expected to know many things, so many things which we have never learned. It is very embarrassing at times, but now when the girls talk about things that I have never heard of, I just keep still and look them up in the encyclopedia. So, what she does now, when the girls talk about anything and she had not heard about those things, she looks up in the encyclopedia. Now, what do you mean by encyclopedia? Encyclopedia is a book or set of books giving information on many subjects or on many aspects of one subject, typically arranged alphabetically. Okay. Now, Sally. Sally is the most entertaining person in the world, and Julia Rutledge Pendleton the least so. She never makes the slightest effort to be amiable. Now, what do you mean by amiable? Amiable means lovable. Okay. She is talking about the her classmates. Okay. Sally was most entertaining person in the world, and Julia, she never makes any efforts to be amiable means lovable. She believes that if you are a Pendleton, that fact alone admits you to heaven without any further examination. Okay, she thinks that her surname admits that she is in heaven without any further examination. Okay, okay, admits her to heaven without any further examination. She was very proudy. Okay, Julia. And Sally was the most entertaining person. And now I suppose you have been waiting very impatiently to hear what I am learning. Since he had already told to give information about her studies in the letters, now she is informing him about what she is learning. In Latin, what she is learning? She is learning Second Punic War. What is Second Punic War? Second Punic War is the second of the three wars between the Roman Empire and the Carthage, that is in the 3rd century BC. Okay. Hannibal and his forces pitched camp at the Lake Trasimene. Okay, last night a battle took place in the morning and the Romans are in retreat. So, what do you mean by retreat? Retreat means withdraw from enemy forces as a result of their superior power after a defeat. Okay. Now, second thing she learned is French. What she learned in French? 24 pages of the Three Musketeers and irregular verbs. Now comes geometry. What she had learned in geometry? Finished cylinders, now doing cones. She has finished cylinders and now she is doing cones. Now comes English. Studying exposition, my style improves daily in clearness and brevity. What do you mean by exposition? exposition means description or explanation of an idea, and brevity means briefness. So here she is studying exposition, and her style is improving daily in clearness, and brevity means brief. Okay, briefly. Now physiology. What she is learning in physiology? Reach the digestive system, bile and the pancreas next time. Bile and the pancreas next time. Now they have reached up to the digestive system. So she has told this much about her studies, about her subjects, what is going on in the class. Okay. Now she is completing her letter. Yours on the way to be being educated, Jerusa Abbott. So now she has completed this letter informing him about her studies. Okay, and what type of classmates she is having. She is informing everything in the letter to that person who is sponsoring, to that trustee who is sponsoring for her higher studies. So here we end our class today. In the next class we will see the next letters, what she has written about and about her life, what she is mentioning in the letters. Okay, so till then take care, bye, and thank you children.